Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Bat Châtillon Bourrasque. It's a Tier 8 French premium medium. It's located on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay, and this one is under the command of Knopnik of OLIMP. And he's getting very close to getting his third mark of excellence. Got 2 marks there already. Game on. Well, 2-shot autoloader, capable of, with a 105mm shell, capable of doing 360 alpha, penetrating 240mm with the standard ammo, and with the premium rounds, well, actually standard ammo is 190, premium ammo is 240mm. It's a 2-shot autoloader, as I said, and is a 2-second intra-clip reload with a standard reload of 21.54 seconds. Okay, we've spotted a couple of enemy tanks making their way to the town as quickly as they can to avoid getting hit. And looks like the T10 managed to get down there. Tier 10 game with Tier 8 tanks in it. Let's see if you can get some damage on this enemy. Well, that 122 TM looks like he's ready. Takes 1 round. Takes the second, but doesn't pen. So, yes. Managed to get some spotting as well on the M2Y. He's quickly get across the gap as well so he can get his reload underway. 20.20 on the reload, 21.54 in actual, and he's just waiting for the shells to go in. He's almost ready. E50M, Tier 10. First shot doesn't, second shot does. So he gets the second shot, a high roll, needs to pull back. The thing is that he's not visible to that E50M at the moment, but the E50 might just decide to fire a shell back down the line of sight. We're almost completed on the reload, only a second or so away. No shot on either. Okay, he's playing dangerously, but he is desperate for damage. He needs as much damage as he can get so that he can get that third mark of excellence. Yes, takes the shot on the Saladin, gets a second one in, and the kill shot goes to one of his teammates, the Progetto 46. So, he's having a good game so far, because he's 1.5 actual damage, 1.5 assist. And the enemy appears not to want to go through that gap, because they know there's a good possibility there might be a shell coming back at them if they do. Over on the far side, on the west side of the map, we can see there's some action going on. And that 122 is relocated over to the far side. Yeah, he's marking that guy for targeting. If his teammates can fire a few rounds in there, they might make him move. Fires one into the E50M, goes for the second shot, doesn't get it, the angle. He does damage the tracks though. Okay, he's just that reload. This tank is a combination tank. It's Bat Chat 12 ton on below the hull, and the turret is the EBR 105. But instead of having a single shot, it's actually a double shot. But of course, we know the EBR turret actually never existed in this format. In fact, the biggest shell that the EBRs carried was a 90mm. But Wargaming have theorized that they probably would have actually gone ahead build a 105mm anyway. And oh, now this is very, very cheeky, because he's actually now in the hedges. Oh, he gets the kill shot. Now, does he have to duck for cover? No, he doesn't. So he's still got 1 shell spare, but he's opted for the reload, has he? I'm not seeing it. Oh, it is reloading. Okay, he's come down here because he wants some damage on these heavies, and I think he might just be able to get it as well. T10's next. Takes 1 in the engine bay, second in the engine, but he didn't get the kill or the damage on the second one. He just damaged the tracks. But he did take 1 round from the stripped S1, and he's now trying to get into a position where he can fire another one in. That M3Y is just fired. We're almost loaded, and then we can poke 2 rounds into him. He's ready for us. Oh, cheeky, went for the M3Y instead and put both rounds into that guy instead of into the E5. And I reckon he thinks he can get away from that E5 rather, because he's got a top speed of 62 kilometers an hour, and our guys are just around the corner. Okay, E5, we're not loaded yet. Our guys are pivoting around him. Oh, we couldn't get the shots. Our guys are in the way, but okay, that's okay. And the game is over. Well, the end of that battle totally caught me by surprise because I was so focused on what Konopnik was doing in his Bourrasque that we missed the fact that the enemy was actually crumbling on the other side of the battlefield after he took out that 122 TM. And he was so focused on getting damage on the heavy tanks in the town that I guess he actually missed what was going on, and his teammates turned up to try and steal the damage away from him when he was trying to deal with the E5. Yes, he deliberately shot that enemy M3Y in the back of the turret because he knew he would get better penetration on the rear of the M3Y than he would on the E5, and he didn't want to miss out on the damage. He managed to get a first-class tanker out of that game, as well as a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 7. And in this game, he got a win rate of 4,185 for his efforts. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he actually ended up with the highest damage in the game, but it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool, so he wasn't able to get the high caliber. 3,440 hit points of damage went to the Konopnik. The second highest in the game went to the E50M on his own team, who also picked up a Confederate and 2,890 hit points of damage. And the third highest damage, well, that went to the Kampfpanzer 07 or 07 PE, and he got 2,532 hit points of damage. The other Bourrasque managed to get a Leather Slayers medal, and the IS-3 in our team got a Spartan. When it came to kills, it was the Scorpion G who did the best with 3 kills in the entire game. 2 kills went to the Kampfpanzer 50 to the other Bourrasque, he got 2 kills. The Progetto 46 got 2 kills, so the Striv S1. Konopnik only got 1 kill out of it. In fact, only 3 players on the enemy team managed to get a kill at all, and their E5 actually managed to get 2 kills. So good job that he didn't catch up with Konopnik. And of course, by him taking out the 122 TM, that actually was one of their top players. So he did actually help his team by taking that guy out. When it came to base XP, it was Konopnik, yes, because he got the spotting assist as well. 1,468 went to Konopnik. 947 went to the E50M, and 871 went to the Kampfpanzer 50. And of course, he was the only player in that game who managed to get over 1,000 base. In fact, he managed to get the score up to 94% so far, just 1% short of getting his third mark of excellence. He only fired 15 rounds in the game, but he got 13 direct hits on the enemy and 10 penetrations. Damage of 3,440, all of it at close range. Did receive 1 hit. It was a penetrating shot. Yeah, the armor on this tank is very, very thin indeed. You need to watch out that you don't get penned by more than 1 hit, because they will go straight through. It's basically a combination of 2 light tanks, and that's why it's got thin armor. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 1, and he got 2,895 hit points of spotting assist in the game. On a premium count, he actually earned 85,854 credits from the game. He also picked up 30 bonds for mission achievement and 4,624 experience points, but he didn't get the 95% of this game. So let's have a look at his following game in the Borat. The second replay is on the Live Oaks map, and we're on the southwest corner. Game on! Now, a lot of people, when the Bourrasque came out, thought, well, it's fairly inaccurate at long range, and it is actually. It's got quite a wide dispersion, but it is a tremendously lethal enemy tank because it can just stroll up to you, fire 2 rounds into you, disappear, taking away almost, well, 720 hit points of damage. Oh, that ELC, watch what you're doing. You nearly revealed us to that Bat Chat 12 ton. Oh, he's picked up a load of spotting there. Yeah, I think the ELC recognized what he did. He made a big boo-boo, ran into the rear of Konopnik, but he's actually gone forward, which means now he's likely to get some of the spotting if enemies turn up now. Now, as you know, if you're 3 marking a tank, doing damage is what's key. So you need to get a high average damage. First shot goes into the 7032 right through the side, and he didn't get spotted, so somebody is not looking. Normally the enemy should have somebody in the row of houses just where the ELC is located right now, because yes, there is somebody there, but he wasn't watching at the time. It's a charioteer. Ideally somebody needs to be there to actually spot any enemy who turned up. And we've got an AMX AC-48, difficult shot from this range because the dispersion didn't get it. Popped his reload. Now the standard reload is 21.54 seconds, and you can see Konopnik's got 20.20. Almost there. I suspect that, yep, he's decided he's going to move up on the enemy, and he might make the dash to get up with the ELC Ever 90, because there'll be two targets for the enemy to aim at, and they might just aim at the wrong one and give him the chance to go after the enemy. Okay, he's decided he's going to move up. You can see enemy tanks actually dying to the right near the railway line, and he's just spotted an SU-130 PM. He goes for it and he gets it. He does get a pen. You can also see the AC-48, and he put a round into him as well, but he got low rolls, so unfortunately he didn't get the full amount. But he did get some spotting assists on the SU-130 PM, and that guy did go down to the Leopard prototype on our team. Okay, we're popping up behind. There is enemy to our right. There is an enemy over there. It's the Scorpion. We'll have him just settle. Nice. Good pen. And he got the second one as well. Oh, I saw the Arty shell whiz overhead, and oh, he was spotted by the enemy, and the charioteer got around in the tracks, but nothing more than that. So I think he's decided to go over this side. No, there's a Jag Tiger over there. Jag Tiger would be very damaging to us if he's got the wrong gun. So get back down into the dip. And yes, you can see the shells whizzing past, but not connecting. That was the charioteer just trying to make a shot there. Okay, he's popping up to take a look. A little bit of the charioteer. Misses the first one. Can he get the second one in? On target. Yes, he got that one through the turret. Didn't get a high roll, only a low roll, 337. Can he get damage on the Jag Tiger? Not yet. It's not reloaded. But he has got a patrol duty for spotting 6 enemy tanks and being the only one spotting them whilst they were damaged. Well, not for spotting, or being the only one who spotted them while they were damaged. Okay, so the Jag Tiger has now gone down. He's looking at the AMX AC-48 over in the corner, and he's gone down. So now he's going in to deal with some of the enemy tanks that are retreating from the city. He's got an M6Y, gets the first shot in on that guy, go for the turret, misses on his second shot. Now he might need to outmaneuver this guy by going round him if he can. Remember, he's got to try and maximize his damage. Okay, there's the M6Y. This is where it gets dicey because he's got 2 enemy tanks looking at him. He has to move. The 703 gets 1 shot in, but thank God it's not 2. And, oh, he takes the Waffenträger. Can he get the kill? Yes, he didn't get the kill, but he actually has been killed. Oh dear. The 703 took the opportunity to finish him off. And unfortunately, that means he's out the game, but I think they've got this one in the bag because there's only 3 enemies left. And our team are just literally flooding in now. And so the enemy team are going to, well, there's only the 7032 left. And he's about to die. G-Saw comes in, but it's the 704 who gets the kill, the Object 704. And that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle result, and that was a 3rd mark of excellence game for Konopnik in the Bourrasque. Congratulations on your 3rd mark. He also picked up a first-class tanker, just like the last time, so he is getting consistently. And he also got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. Spotted a lot more than that, as well as a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one, he got 8. And his win 8, again, is very consistent, 4,113, which is a Super Unicum score. Let's have a look at the team score and see where he was on this one. He did get the highest damage in this one. The Concept 1B did that with 3,751 hit points of damage. That guy picked up a Confederate. Second highest damage went to the GeForce 1008, who picked up a Confederate and 3,240 hit points of damage. And the third highest damage, well, that went to Konopnik because he got 3,144 hit points of damage, even though he got taken out of the game. So high consistency, top of the table work. When it came to kills, though, in this game, it was the Object 704 did the best with 5 kills. 4 kills went to the Leopard Prototype A, and 2 kills went to the M3 Y&R team. Nobody on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill. In fact, only 2 players on the enemy team managed to get kills at all in that game. And one of them was, of course, the kill that killed Konopnik. But he got 1 kill out of that one as well. So he's not alone in getting a kill out of the game. And when it came to base XP, just look at that. He's right at the top of the table with that one. 1,389, the only one to get over 1,000 base in the game. 935 went to the Concept 1B. 847 went to the Object 704 and his team. Even with all of those kills, he only got 847. But there again, you see he's tier 9, whereas Konopnik is tier 8. So, of course, he was shooting above his weight. He was actually killing enemy tanks which were a higher tier than his. Anyway, let's have a look at detail and see exactly what he did. 12 shots fired, 10 direct hits, 9 penetrations. So better accuracy in this one, even though a couple of the shots he actually fired, like the ones at the Charioteer, actually missed the target at long range. But I did say this thing does have bad dispersion at long range. It's not really a long range sniper at all. It's more of an ambush tank. You drive up to the enemy at close range, blast 2 rounds into them and drive off. He actually got a very good shot on that SU-130 PM, and all he could see was the top of the turret as he approached him, but he managed to blast one in and get the connection. 3,144 hit points of damage, of which 1,370 were at more than 300 meters. So he did do some long-range shooting, but it's not as good at long range as it is short-range shooting. 5 hits received from the enemy, 3 of them penetrated, 1 non-penetration, and 1 hit by way of splash. Yes, he did get touched more than once in this game. As I said, it's got no armor, so if you do get hit, the shells are going to go through and they do damage. He spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1, and did 4,366 hit points of spotting assist in this game. So he certainly did very well for his team by finding the enemy and letting them get shots at them. He earned a profit of 43,526 credits from the game, and he also took 6,459 experience points as well, and got a nice healthy balance for a mission completion event in the game as well. But best of all, he took away, after only 5 minutes of battle, he took away his 3rd mark of excellence. That will stay on his tank forever now, because of course he's worked hard enough. He's really slugged it out with the enemy, and he's now 3rd mark Bourrasque player, and they are absolutely deadly in battle because they can repeat it time and time again and get great results. So congratulations go to Konopnik of OLIMP, one of my clan platoon mates, one of my clan mates, I can say, and very well done for that result. I hope you enjoyed those battles. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, gets them noticed so your battles are seen by more people, and thank you for watching.